Hey, what's going on, Guardians? TBL here, and it's time for your weekly Armsday weapons review video. Yay! So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the best weapon on sale this week first, but unfortunately it doesn't have any really great rolls. The Suros PDX45 was on sale last week, and this week we've got some interesting rolls. Perfect Balance, Rodeo, Speed Reload, Injection Mold, so it's got a little bit of extra stability there between the mixture of Perfect Balance and Injection Mold. Roll number 2's got high caliber rounds, oiled frame, hip fire, lightweight, and rifled barrel. Which I guess is better. You can really get away with running rifled barrel because of this gun's great base stability stat of about 75. High caliber rounds is a great perk for the flinch option there, but really hip fire, you'd probably want something like counterbalance in that perk slot. Which brings us to roll number 3. This one's got hammer forged, casket mag, private eye, lightweight, and reinforced barrel. So again, a big boost to range there at the cost of some stability with reinforced barrel, but nothing else really worth talking about on the PDX45 this week. Kind of sad. This is one of the best gunsmith weapons in the game. It's really capable of some great rolls. For PvE, you'd be looking for something like SPO28, Perfect Balance, Outlaw, and maybe Rifled Barrel. While for PvP, you could hit something like Perfect Balance, Counterbalance, Rifled Barrel. And unfortunately, none of the 3 rolls really stack up. If you've got the PDX45 package, I would absolutely recommend that you hold on to it this week. And next up, we've got the Tunoella SR4 Scout Rifle. And really, while there are no God rolls on sale this week, roll number 2 is going to be pretty darn close to one. Of the weapons that were all put on sale last week, it's probably going to be the best of the bunch. But let's go ahead and go through this. Roll number 1 does have the torch sight for the bonus to aim assist, rescue mag, lightweight, casket mag, grenadier, and surrounded. Kind of a mix mash of perks there. You've got Grenadier, which is great for your cooldowns, Rescue Mag and Casket Mag mixed together to give you, a bigger magazine size than usual. But just ultimately not what we're looking for a PvE scout rifle. However, roll number 2's got it. It's got the torch sight, triple tap, hand-laid stock, army of 1, and danger close. And you might see, we've got that great combination, the torch sight for the aim assist, the triple tap, the hand-laid stock for the biggest boosted stability this gun can get. And then instead of Firefly, Army of 1. Oh man, this is so close to the PvE God roll, the old hung jury roll of the torch sight, triple tap, hand-laid stock, and Firefly. But really, you can make a lot of use of this. Hand-laid stock is going to give this gun all the stability you need to hit those precision shots, and Army of 1 is great for your melee and your grenade cooldowns. Roll number 2 is definitely worth checking out if you don't have a God roll yet. Roll number 3's got Icarus, Quick Draw, Casket Mag, Army of 1, and Danger Close. And again, just a mix mash of perks there that could have some utility between Casket Mag giving you a bigger magazine size and Icarus, with the air accuracy. But really, roll number 2 is going to be the best of the bunch this week when it comes to the Tunoella SR4. If you haven't gotten one of these things and you really can't wait for that God roll of triple tap, hand-laid stock, Firefly to come back, go ahead and pick up roll number 2 this week. It'll probably do you some good. Alright, next up we've got the Suros JLB47, and I'm going to save you a little bit of time here. Just hold on to your package. None of the Suros JLB47s this week are really going to be worth your time. There are a few with extra velocity. I think roll number 1's got extra velocity, and rolls 2 and 3 have extra blast radius, but nothing else really to build upon it. There's no cluster bombs here, there's no grenades and horseshoes. So really just none of the 3 rolls here would make for a great competitive PvE or PvP rocket launcher. And in this day and age of weekly resets on all the vendors and basically the Warpath and stuff selling great rocket launcher rolls every week, absolutely hold on to this package and wait for that God roll of grenades and horseshoes heavy payload or grenades and horseshoes javelin. Definitely hold on to that package. After that, we've got the Strongbow D shotgun, and at first glance, roll number 1 was almost there. It was almost a great PvP roll for this thing. The Strongbow D is a faster firing shotgun with decent stability and a great base magazine size, and roll number 1 is almost what we're looking for here. The first tree is rocking Smart Drift Control and Field Choke, and it's followed up by Final Round, Rangefinder, Lightweight, Hand-loaded, and hand-laid stock. If only hand-laid stock were rifled barrel, I would absolutely recommend this thing as a pretty fun PvP weapon. If you're going to be using the Strongbow D in PvP, the ideal roll would be something like Accurized Ballistics, Final Round, Rangefinder, and Rifled Barrel, just to give this gun as much range as possible and the extra damage benefit from Final Round. And this thing is so close. Having that extra stability is nice, but really you're going to need some range, especially in today's PvP environment for special weapons. Roll number 2 is not nearly as good. It's got Danger Close, Relentless Tracker, Lightweight, Perfect Balance, and Hand-laid stock, which gives it decent stability but not a lot of utility, and the same can really be said for roll number 3. Although it does have aggressive ballistics for a little bit more impact, Army of 1, Relentless Tracker, Lightweight, fitted stock, and then hand-laid stock once again. And last but not least, we've got the Tamar D Sniper Rifle, and roll number 1 is kind of curious, I guess we'll say. Perk-wise, it seems to be focused around reloading really quickly. Roll number 1 does have the Raptor Scope, and it's coming with the perks Outlaw, Spray and Play, Perfect Balance, Snapshot, and Appended Magazine, which at first glance seems kind of interesting. Appended Magazine is going to give you a larger magazine size, which this gun very much appreciates. And then you've got Outlaw, which gives you that increased reload speed on precision kills, but also Spray and Play, which increases your reload speed whenever you empty your magazine. It's just kind of interesting that this gun would have 2 reload speed boosting perks as its main draws. And really, you probably could have been better served by having something like either Surplus in the Outlaw tree, or keep Outlaw and have Performance bonus in the Spray and Play tree. I don't know, it's just a weird choice. Roll number 2, however, is looking a little bit less interesting. This one's coming with Private Eye, Who's Next, Perfect Balance, Snapshot, and Injection Mold. So a nice little bit of extra stability with Injection Mold and Perfect Balance. And of course the situational reload speed boost from Who's Next, but ultimately just not a lot there to love on this gun. Moving on to roll number 3, it's a little bit better than roll number 2. It's still got the Raptor Scope, Outlaw, Partial Refund, Perfect Balance, Snapshot, and Injection Mold. So this is a little bit more usable. The extra stability from Injection Mold or Perfect Balance is definitely appreciated, along with the faster reload speed for your precision kills with Outlaw. And Partial Refund can definitely work as a niche PvE perk. But really, none of the 3 rolls this week are really what we would consider optimal rolls for the Tamar D. For PvE, we'd be looking for something like Surplus, Performance Bonus, and Appended Magazine. So ultimately, if you've got this package this week, I would actually recommend holding on to it and waiting for a better roll to come around. Moving on to the field test weapons, this week we've got 2 Crucible guns, 3 PvE weapons. So complete that Nightfall, then get out there and get yourself some gunsmith reputation. For next week's orders, we've got the Suros DIS-47 Scout Rifle coming back, the Haka Judith D hand cannon, that's the high impact one, the Jingu Kogo D shotgun, that one sucks, you could probably skip it, the Strongbow D shotgun, and finally, the Irene RR4 sniper rifle. And that, Guardians, is it for your Armsday weapons review. By the time you're all watching this, you might have actually been kicked off of Destiny because we are having maintenance today starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be going for a little while too. And of course, be sure to remember that tomorrow is the big reveal day for Destiny 2. Stay tuned here to the channel where we will have all the latest news that we learn about the sequel to our favorite game. But alright, that's it for this one, guys. Be sure to let us know what you picked up from the Gunsmith down in the comment section below. And of course, thanks for watching. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.